Rahel is reading in the Holy Book. This is the spell and the seal by which the earth is bound, and by which the heavens are bound, and the earth flees before it, and the universe trembles before it. It opens the mouth of the sea and closes the waters of the firmament. It opens the heavens and waters the universe. It uproots the earth and confuses the universe. Lady number 1, also reading in the Holy Book. The sea, the realm of the spiritual, this is also the realm of wisdom, which is the source of the Shekhinah. Lady 2. It is written, this is the great sea, there ships go. Lady 3. The goddess goes on this ship. She is like a merchant ship. From far she brings her merchandise. Rahel, to the ladies in the audience, no longer reading. What is it with you that you fear, while there are times when you rejoice? What is it with you that you sing, while there are times when you're aghast? When the Ophanim of might, the chariot overcast, in dreadful fear you stand. But when the sparks of the goddess, the chariot set in light, you are gay, oh, very gay. Rejoice, rejoice, O great lady of the ocean, stretch forth in the fullness of thy majesty, girdled in golden embroidery, praised in the recesses of the palace, resplendent in the finest of ornaments. Long ago you did remove yourself from our midst, with blast of trumpet did you ascend into the heights. Now, as you did before Samson in the days of old, even now does the goddess ring before us like a bell. From the sound of the bell we discern the approach of the Shekhinah. Rahel is by now in costume, ready for her triumphal emergence. She speaks with great conviction and fully identifies with the role of the Shekhinah. In the beginning God created. This God is the supernal mother, who rides and rises with a triumphal shout. To this pronouncement the ladies respond with the frenetic dancing shouts, screams, and shrill yodels characterizing revivalist meetings. In front of the cardboard ship cutout, they place a new cardboard cutout, the picture of a large black pot. Next, they blow hard into the flames under the pot. The flames are a small red bulb attached to a rheostat, which is a varying source of voltage. Smoke, which is dry ice, and incense emanate from the pot. Lady 1. We burn incense to the Queen of Heaven and pour her libations, as we used to do in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem. Lady 2. For then we had plenty, we were all well, and we saw no evil. Lady 3. But since we ceased burning incense to the Queen of Heaven and pouring her libations, we have wanted everything, we have been consumed by sword and famine. Rahel, repeated with even greater conviction and identification. In the beginning, God created. This God is the supernal mother who rides and rises with a triumphal shout. All. Another wave of frenetic dancing, shouting, scream, and yodeling, this time even more intense. By now the ladies and Rahel are fully costumed and ready for their new roles. They all stand upstage, appropriately framed in some kind of lighting effect aura. Slow professional music begins. The guardians begin to dance slowly and meditatively, gradually moving from upstage, downstage, towards the apron. Rahel, the goddess, meanwhile has remained upstage center. A pin spot illuminates Menachem seated downstage right in a simple chair. He is, for the first time in the show, wearing the traditional all-white Yom Kippur costume of Orthodox Jews. He is looking directly at the audience, calmly, meditatively immersed in profound thoughts. Slowly, softly, and with great gravity he begins to speak while the women continue their slow-motion dance. We must concentrate with a complete concentration on two things, as a result of which we will be beloved above and well liked below, and a thread of charm will be drawn over us on this day, and we will be accepted into the sacred hall of the Shekhinah. Till now, during the first half of the night, as we were falling asleep, we have concentrated on raising up our souls into the mystery of the supernal lady and into the mystery of the female waters, in order to approach the supernal mother, the great lady of the ocean. Now, however, now that midnight has arrived, We no longer need to cause the female waters to arise. Therefore, at this moment, we must concentrate a second time, this time on participating in the anguish of Rahel. For now she descends down below into the world of physical creation. Thus, at this moment, we should weep for half an hour or more before the anguish of Rahel, and her banishment, and her exile, and about the destruction of the temple. And it is especially proper to concentrate on this. Since we sinned, it is we who have cast the souls into the husks, into the unclean physical world, and it is we who have forced Rahel, who is the Shekhinah, the holy princess of God, to come down into exile among the husks, to gather our souls and bring them back to the Holy One, blessed be He. Because of our many sins, she has been forced to descend into exile, and thus we caused her all this. And especially he who is from the root of Cain, in whom there is much of that filth of the serpent into which the souls are sunk, especially he does well to cry and wail much, for he has a greater share in that treacherous act of causing the exile than do the other roots. So from this moment on, until the light of morning, let us occupy ourselves with Torah, and we should concentrate on bringing gratification and elevation to the Shekhinah, to Rahel, who stands outside. And we should bring about her restoration through Torah, so that she may be complete by the time dawn breaks, and be able and ready to ascend together with the ascent of the morning prayer to unite with God, her husband, through the power which we added to her during the night. Then will we be called groomsmen of the princess, if we have concentrated on this unfailingly. For then we will have participated in her anguish and done all in our powers to restore the Shekhinah of God. At the apron, the ladies speak in responsive reading style directly to the audience. They stand to the two sides and direct the attention of the audience upstage center towards Rahel. Menachem, meanwhile, exits for his rapid costume change to Captain Ahab. We serve the goddess. We are the gatekeepers, standing in our appointed places, angry and warlike, strong, harsh, fearful, terrific, taller than mountains and sharper than peaks. Our bows are strung and stand before us. Our swords are sharpened and in our hands. Lightnings flow and issue forth from the balls of our eyes, and balls of fire from our nostrils, and torches of fiery coals from our mouths. In the presence of the goddess, in the inmost glory of the inmost chambers, we set up our posts. The splendor of the Shekhinah feeds the ministering angels. Her radiance, however, is so great that the angels must cover their faces with their wings so as not to see her. If the sun, which is only one of 1,000 myriad servants of God, shines all over the world, how much more so the Shekhinah of God? The ministering angels are removed from the goddess by myriads of parasangs, and the body of the goddess measures millions of miles. In the presence of the goddess, in the inmost glory of the inmost chambers, we set up our posts.